How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. Thank you so much for checking out this content. I wanted to make a new video about the upcoming beach event because I figured that probably a lot of people actually won't even read the update about the beach event since we've actually had the beach event quite a few times. But reading through here, I'm actually really excited about the beach, and you probably should too. I would highly recommend you read through this, even though I'm going to really go over most of it right now. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump on into it because that will kind of explain why I want to talk about this, and I promise it's going to be pretty interesting, at least by the way they've written it here. So we have a whole lot of different things that are going to be included in the beach, which is going to be nice. Some of the things to look forward to are going to be like sandcastle building, which was the construction. So getting the construction pet in the game is very difficult overall, because unless you do actually just sit there and do like planks and stuff like that, it can take it. It's one of the more rare pets in the game because people don't want to train construction, and then if they do, then if you don't get it by the time you get to 99 or even further, it can be really annoying to get. So if they enable us to be able to get pets during this event, it's going to be really nice because we can get that through sandcastle building, which you can for sure count on seeing me at sandcastle building for like the entire time. Also, along with that, we will be getting the Dungeoneering hole. So this is really funny sounding, but like the Dungeoneering hole is the thing that is from a previous Lumbridge Crater event, where basically you jump down in the hole and you AFK it and you get Dungeoneering experience. I'm assuming they're going to be doing it pretty similar to that again, although the beach has always been one of those things where you have like a few different options of things you can do, and so I don't know if they're going to change that to make it so you have to like choose different things while you're doing it. It's kind of like their anti-AFK thing. If you want to AFK fully hard, then you don't get as good of XP. So I don't know exactly how they're going to do it, but what I am excited about is the fact that they're bringing it into the beach, because the Dungeoneering hole, if they allow us to get pets, could be a really great way to get the Dungeoneering pet as well. Unless you do a whole bunch of elite dungeons, getting the Dungeoneering pet is kind of hard. I'm at over 150 million XP from doing dungeon floors, and I still don't have the pet, so it's actually one of the more rare pets as well. Every 15 minutes, a different activity will be spotlighted. I kind of wish that, and you'll get 10% more XP on doing those activities. I do kind of wish it was going to be more often, less often changing than every 15 minutes, because if you're trying to AFK really hard, which is the main point of doing events like this, let's be honest, because paying attention during these Lumbridge events is pretty boring, usually. So a lot of people are going to be AFKing it, and having to change every 15 minutes is going to kind of suck. Although I'm sure there'll be a lot of things you don't really want to do, so you can, just stay on whatever you want to do the most. You also find portables to the most portables. You also find portals to all the most exciting distractions and diversions, which is kind of nice. You can use the Lumbridge Crater as kind of a hub to get to different places. And they'll be adding 2 new ones for Anachronia and the archaeology dig sites. Really depends on where those go to, but we already have like we have like home teleports to a lot of these places, so I don't really know how beneficial they'll be, but hopefully they'll be kind of cool. So temperature, it's one of those things once again where you'll need to eat ice creams in order to make it so that your temperature drops, and basically as you get XP from doing events, you will get your heat meter going up. Once it is at the highest, then you can't do anything else until you reduce it down, which is by eating ice creams. The ice creams previously were tradable, so I assume they'll be tradable again. And then at the weekend, the temperature will skyrocket, causing a heat wave that lasts from noon to Friday all the way until noon on Monday. During the heat wave, you will skill even when your temperature gauge is full, so they're going to be bringing that back again, which is pretty sweet. So on the weekends, there will not be any ice cream needed. You can just skill forever. So if we do get the things like Dungeoneering like the way it was and stuff like that, it's going to be pretty amazing. I'm actually really excited about that, hopefully. Look out for Happy Hour 2 when you'll get more XP, no temperature increases, and a better chance to get those coveted drops. So what they're talking about drops is previously, and I'm assuming they're going to do this the same way again, it looks like they are, you were able to get stuff while you're skilling. So you could actually get like tokens for cosmetics and stuff while you're skilling. So that's pretty sweet if you'll be able to get more chances of them during Happy Hour. And then also we're bringing back a whole lot of cool stuff. So you can get a Krabby with a bodacious crustaceous costume, complete with adorable matching pet. That's pretty cool. So you get a crab costume and a pet, which is kind of neat. We already had the crab hat, which actually became kind of a discontinued rare because of it's just discontinued rare. So it'll be interesting if they re-release that. I don't know if they will. Probably not. If it's not your style, then reeling a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to read everything here, but just know they're bringing back a lot of cool stuff. They're going to be adding some new things too. Let's see. Oh yeah, We're getting 3 new surfboards. That's pretty awesome. I'm actually a pretty big fan of the surfboards. They're a pretty cool cosmetic thing you can wear, and they're pretty fun to use when you're able to use them. Usually you're able to use those during like the winter stuff, so being able to use during the beach is going to be pretty cool, and we get 3 new boards, which is pretty awesome actually. And then we get amusing aprons, which will be very interesting how those look. I'll be really curious as to see how those will look actually. And then this right here, guys, I want to highlight this and really talk about this. This is one of the big things I actually want to talk about during this is huge. While you're skilling, you are able to find Yak Track skip tokens, which is amazing. For those people who have not completed the Yak Track yet, this is going to be an amazing chance for you to be able to skip those Yak Track tasks. The further you get in the Yak Track, the longer the tasks get. And also, some of the tasks can be pretty expensive, as you've probably already figured out when you're having to make like 1,500 potions or something like that, or like bury 2,000 bones or whatever it is. Like, that gets kind of pricey, so being able to get your Yak Track skip tokens is pretty awesome, and it'll save you time and money. And then this right here is pretty awesome. So they're going to be adding some things to the Oddments store. So we're going to be able to unlock some things in the Oddments store, including some of the previous beach rewards, which they've already added some of them previously, but they're going to be adding a couple new ones, I guess. But the biggest thing about that is that while you're training in the Lumbridge area, you can actually get some more Oddments while you're doing that. One of the biggest reasons why that's a huge impact, besides obviously they're going to be adding those new items, is just the fact, guys, that your Oddments during the sales, which, by the way, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I would highly recommend subscribing, because I oftentimes, pretty much every time that they go on sale for 75% off, I post it. So on the Oddment store, the lamps and stars will go for sale for up to 75% off. And if you're buying the stars, it'll give you a medium star, which is a little over 20k XP for a 99 skill, at only 50 Oddments. So if you're skilling here, depending on how many they give you while you're skilling, that could be a lot of medium lamps actually. So if you're spending a lot of time doing the Lumbridge Crater, that could add up to quite a bit of XP that you're able to gain from that. We'll have to see how that goes. And that really is going to be about it for that stuff. So the biggest things that we can take away from this is, number one, hopefully they allow us to be able to have the skilling pets, because if they don't make it so you can get skilling pets, then the XP rates during the beach event in the past have not been that amazing. Like, they're okay. It also really depends on what other things they bring back too, because if we are able to have like the agility course back, that was some decent XP, and then also gave you a chance to get that walk animation, which is pretty sweet. But we're going to be getting some titles, a lot of cosmetics, and some other cool stuff. So I'm actually pretty excited to see the beach back, because it has been a while since they've released it. I think 2018 was last time they did it. So I feel like it's actually been a while now where they can go ahead and release it and not make everybody mad. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helps you out to know a little bit more about what's coming up in the next beach event, which is actually going to be pretty dope, I think. As always, please hit the subscribe button and join our Discord. We have nearly 8,000 people in there right now. And if you guys want to be able to start earning anywhere from 1 to 3 billion gold per month, literally right this second, then join it and just ask me how. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.